Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 278 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on February 24th, 2016. Ricky, we finally had some details leaked, well not leaked, I guess announced this week about DC Rebirth.
Sounds exciting.
It's got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of series coming to an end after issue 52, and then a rebirth issue, followed by a new number one, and this is going to go in phases over the next, well, not over the next few, but over a few months starting in the summer. So, what are your thoughts?
Basically, they looked at Marvel's Marvel Now stuff, and they're like, "Whoa, that's a good idea."
You know, you're not wrong there. I mean, one of the big parts of the DC Rebirth is. Number one, they're saying all the comics will be $2.99 for the most part across the board. But
I'm down with that.
But many of those $2.99 comics are shipping twice a month. So now they're not getting $3.99 out of you.
Yeah,
they're getting like $6 out of you.
That's very just tricky.
A month, right? So anyway, the one thing I'm really interested to see is what creative teams are going to be on what book. Then I can sit down and decide which books I'm going to be picking up.
The only one that matters is Tom King on Batman.
Has that been 100% confirmed yet? I know we talked about it, but has DC come out and said it? I know his last issue of Vision has been announced, so I mean it's just.
What issue's that?
I think it's number 12, which.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's alright. That's when I'll drop.
I could be wrong on that, though. We'll fact check that later. Eagerly anticipating the creative teams. I can't wait to see what they have in store. I think it's going to be a good spring and summer for DC Comics. Much improved, I think, over the current state of things now with DC. They didn't really have a lot of choice here. Their sales have kind of been plummeting in the last like 6 months. Things aren't that great over at DC, other than their big few books like Justice League, Batman, and certainly the Dark Knight Master Race books. But you know they had to do something. This could be the shot in the arm that they need. Anyway, Ricky, enough blabbering about all the awesome stuff going on. Let's get down to business and open some boxes. All right, everybody. While Ricky unboxes those comics and collectibles and good things, I want to bring this to your attention. It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1. Comes out next week. Comes out on Wednesday, March 2nd. And this is a really big deal for us here at Stadium. From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., the cover artist for issue number 1, Jamal Campbell, will be here signing copies of this book. So we're super excited to have Jamal here. He's doing the regular cover for this issue. There's a bunch of variants too, which we'll have. But Jamal is doing the regular cover. He's also doing the regular cover for issue 2, which looks amazing as well. Just an FYI on that. But you want to come here to Stadium if you're anywhere within driving distance to our store. Jamal's going to be knocking out some sketches, I'm sure, and he'll probably also have some awesome art prints to sell. But the main thing is to get the signature on the issue number 1. So don't miss out on that. More details on our website or on our Facebook page. Okay, first up, collectibles. We've got the Harvey Bullock Gotham Select figure. We've got 2 awesome Daredevil pops, the Masked Vigilante version and the regular Daredevil. And we've also got this Matt Murdock version. Now this is awesome. It is a Voltron pop figure. Alright, on to the collected editions. We have Chewbacca, collected here in softcover. Deadpool Classic Volume 15. Sunstone Volume 4, definitely not for the weak-willed. Viewer discretion, definitely advised. Deathstroke Volume 2 in softcover. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ongoing, issue number 55. We have these 2 covers. We also have this variant cover. Spawn issue 261 has 2 awesome covers. And we got two books from IDW that have shipped a little too late for Valentine's Day. Nice try, IDW. You're a little late though. I wonder if like any relationships ended over these 2 books being late. Like what if somebody was like had a girlfriend and they were really into Back to the Future, and somebody was like, I'm gonna make sure that my girlfriend gets this Back to the Future Valentine's Day card variant for Valentine's Day, and then it didn't come. And then what did they have? They had nothing. You ruiner of relationships, IDW. Faith issue 3 has a few covers. Here's one of them. G.I. Joe Transformers number 11. Insufferable on the Road issue number 1. Nowhere Men number 8. Plutona number 4. Cry Havoc issue number 2. Outcast number 16. Gem and the Holograms number 12. Here's the other Gem cover. Chew number 55. Fight Club 2 number 9. Ghostbusters International number 2. Street Fighter G.I. Joe number 1 has a few different covers today from IDW. Here's 2 of them. This one's an 8-bit cover, very cool. Then we have this cover here, as well as the action figure variant, and this Vega versus Snake Eyes variant. Oh, and let's not forget the blank variant as well. Here's Saga number 34. I usually don't show Mad Magazine on here, but this is a landmark issue of Mad Magazine. It's the first ever Mad Magazine sketch cover. Don't know if it'll be the last, but it is the first. Okay, moving on to Marvel, we've got some second printings to show you. First up is Deadpool issue number 6. This was a smash hit sellout book. It introduces Deadpool 2099. If you didn't get it the first time around, now's your chance with the second printing. Got a second printing of All New Wolverine number 4. Here's Drax number 4, new on shelves today. Hercules number 4. Astonishing Ant-Man number 5. Canon issue 11. All New X-Men number 5. Daredevil number 4. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 5. Patsy Walker Hellcat number 3. The New Avengers number 7. Silk number 5. And here's Karnak number 2. Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. This is the second issue of Karnak. Issue 1 was released, I don't know, like a couple years ago, it feels like at this point. No, not quite that long ago, but definitely longer than the IDW Valentine's Day variants. And I gave IDW a lot of crap for that, and I was just joking around. But Marvel, come on. Karnak number 2, a lot of people have already assumed that this book isn't coming out anymore. So hopefully those of you who enjoyed the first one will come into stores this week and pick up Karnak issue number 2, because it's here. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 4. Angela, Queen of Hell number 5. I am really excited about this one. It's X-Men, Worst X-Men Ever, issue number 1 of 5. I've seen previews of a lot of this stuff online, and I know it was digital first, but now it's here in print. It's written by Max Bemis. What group is he a part of again, Ricky? Say Anything or something?
Oh, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Say Maybe?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows? I'm gonna Google this, everybody. Max Bemis. Okay, yes, he's the lead singer of Say Anything. I was right. Knowledge. It's power, people. So Max Bemis wrote this. And the amazing Michael Walsh, who is a friend of us here at Stadium, he illustrated this. This is issue 1 of 5. And finally, for Marvel today, we have Amazing Spider-Man 1.3, which is part 3 of the story Amazing Grace. Moving on to DC Comics, we have Lois and Clark issue number 5. We have Deathstroke number 15, the regular cover, and the Neal Adams cover. The Legend of Wonder Woman number 2. Grayson number 17. Also has a Neal Adams cover. Superman number 49. Here's the Neal Adams cover. Cyborg issue 8. Superman Wonder Woman number 26 has a regular cover, a variant, and a Neal Adams variant. Teen Titans number 17 and the Neal Adams variant. Justice League 3001 number 9. We Are Robin number 9. This is the regular cover. And here's the Neal Adams cover. Batman and Robin Eternal number 21. The Flash 49, featuring a Neal Adams cover inked by Frank Miller. Aquaman 49, Neal Adams cover for that book. Suicide Squad, Deadshot, and Katana number 2. We've got a new series today. It's the first of 6 issues. It's illustrated by Neal Adams, who is the man of the month with all the different variant covers. It is The Coming of the Supermen. This is issue 1 of 6. And here's the variant cover for that book. Justice League number 48. This is part 8 of the Dark Side War. We've got a coloring book cover for that book. And then finally today, now DC, we're calling out late books today. We already called out Karnak. We called out IDW's Valentine's Day issues. Now we're calling out the Dark Knight 3, issue number 3, which is late. But anyway, we're glad it's here. It is Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, issue 3. We've got a Frank Miller illustrated Green Lantern comic on the inside as well. So that's awesome. Can't wait to read this one. We've got some variants to show you. Here's the McDaniel variant. We've got this John Romita Jr. variant. We've also got some of the variants from issue number 1 in today. Specifically, these are Midtown Comics exclusives. This is a Greg Capullo cover and a Mark Silvestri cover. Mark Silvestri, a lot of people are saying, I don't know if this is confirmed yet. I admit I haven't checked the news in the last week or so, but a lot of rumblings that Mark Silvestri will be taking over the art duties on Batman post-Rebirth.
Alright guys, surprise time. Last week we asked you what comic should have an R-rated adaptation now that Deadpool is such a hit. Joker's Midnight Show said, I would friggin' love to see a Lobo R movie on the big screen. All the carnage, foul humor, and dolphins, just think about it. I think Lobo really kind of evokes the early 90s, late 80s kind of aesthetic there that Deadpool really launched from. So you know what, if Deadpool worked, why not Lobo? Why not Lobo? Tweety Josiah said, I would like to see a Harley Quinn R-rated movie. It would make lots of money and be full of laughter, etc. That is a definite possibility. After Suicide Squad, everyone's going to be like, whoa, Harley Quinn's the man, woman. And they're definitely going to make a movie about Harley Quinn, and it's definitely going to be rated R. And Skylar Powers also said, what about a Joker R-rated movie? That'd be amazing. You're right. It would be amazing. Be fantastic. Maybe they can go hand in hand, you know? Joker Harley movie. Who knows? And Daniel Spector said, a Moon Knight movie rated R would be great. It could really show how deep his problems go. If they do it like the Warren Ellis, Declan Shavley comic, I'd be all over that. I would watch it like 100 times in one weekend, because that was the best comic run probably ever. The winner will be put into the box today. That will be drawn and given out an award. The winner goes to Comic Guy Rules, who says, how about an Archie R-rated film? He's everywhere. Why not go there? If they did an Afterlife with Archie movie, I think a lot of people would watch it, and I think it'd be a huge success. You hearing me, Comics World? Make that movie now. Alright, so we got a huge box today to draw some names out of. Let's just go over the comments from the past month. We had Comic Guy's Rules, who just said his comment. First week we had Mark Walker, who said, here you go DC, a guaranteed winner, Harley Gwen. Don't even worry about copyright because Marvel's putting Gwen Stacy everywhere. So that wouldn't be a problem boring her for a special run. That's going in the box. Boom. The Bagging and Boarding Bad Boy said, I'd like to see a comic book about a cat who is a news journalist, and every time he goes to cover a story, throws up cat food because of the pressure of being on television. One of my favorites is going in there. Kane Garcia said, Link and Fix-It Felix, they would go to pottery stores and Link could break the pots as Fix-It Felix would undo the damage. It's a perfect way to get them off. So that's going in there as well. And we're going to do a draw right now. And we got a winner here. It goes to the Bagging and Boarding Bad Boy. Congratulations to TBABBB. Yeah, I gotta shorten it sometimes. Send us your info at info@comicboxer.com and we'll get that out to you just as we ship out Comic Boxer. Alright, so this week a book that I've really been looking forward to, so much so that I've actually read it digitally already. I know. This is like one of the only books I've really read digitally. X-Men Worst X-Men. This book is really good. Trust me, I've read it. And in it, you have a guy who joins the X-Men team, but his powers super suck, and he's actually the worst X-Men. So I want you in the comments to give me a superhero team, or any kind of team really, and explain to me the worst person on this team, and what makes him the worst. For me, it'd be the worst X-Files person, and he wouldn't be Mulder, he wouldn't be Scully, but he'd be like some kind of mishmash between the two, and he'd be bumbling around, being abducted by aliens constantly, while Mulder and Scully are like, yeah, numbskull, and he's like, I'm just getting anal probed here. So, that'd be good. That's what I want to see. The worst X-Files examiner. Yeah. So let us know in the comments what superhero team or any team and the worst member in that team.
All right, everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Just a reminder to you all, Previews Magazine is new on shelves this week as well. This contains all the awesome items coming out in May 2016, such as Civil War II, and of course the rebooted Scooby universe, which is I think going to be like kind of like Afterlife with Archie, but with Scooby and the whole Scooby team. And this covers by Jim Lee, so that's pretty cool.
Would you say Scooby will become a Scooby snack? Yeah,
No.
say that.
No,
That's what you
I wouldn't
say.
say that at all. So yeah, check out previews. Don't forget to connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. Snapchat us. We're on Snap now. Look up username Stadium Comics.
For you paying users, there'll be a little after party show.
No, there's no.
Of my glory
that
trail.
happens on Snapchat, but that doesn't happen on the Stadium
My
channel.
Snapchat.
What's your Snapchat ID, Ricky?
Rick's dick.
Ouch. I'm sure that name's already taken.
Probably.
Everybody, enjoy your comics this week. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next time for episode 279. Take care.